I don't really know who I am as a creator anymore, but hopefully we're going to find out during this video. As I sit here thinking, should I make this video or not? You know, there's some insecurities. Y'all are probably gonna hate this. And I know the algorithm's gonna hate it. So before we get into the video, I kind of want to say this is kind of the start of a rebranding of the channel. I have a desire to help up-and-coming creators, entrepreneurs, musicians, and so forth. I'm still going to be releasing music, of course. I just want to release some content that people might get some value from. I'm not selling a course. I'm not a teacher. I'm just pretty much just giving life experiences, the mistakes I've made, and the things I've done that I've seen success from. If that sounds interesting to you, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and drop a comment. Let me know who you are. I like to know my audience. I like to get to know y'all. Also, my new music video, Goodbye, is out right now. I'm going to leave a link in the description if you want to check it out. So if you're new here, my name is Franklin Embry, and to be honest with you, I don't really know who I am as a creator anymore, but hopefully we're going to find out during this video. So the internet knows me as a country rapper, and if I'm being honest, I kind of hate that, but I did it to myself. It's very much a self-inflicted wound, but I still hate it. I mean, let's be honest, country rap is probably the most hated on subgenre. Like rap music is the most hated on genre, but country rap is definitely the most hated on subgenre. Like, you tell somebody you're in a rock band, nobody thinks anything of it. But you tell somebody you're a rapper, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. Now, you tell somebody you're a country rapper, man, they really think you're a joke. And to be honest, I really don't blame them. Like, I look at a lot of my peers and I cringe. I'm not a fan of most of the artists in the genre, if I'm being honest. Don't get me wrong, there's some that I like and respect. You know, Charlie, The Lax, Colt, Demon Jones, OT, and more. It's mainly the ones that just drop music and tour and keep it professional. They just go out and see their fans and stay out of the but most of the rest just make the genre out to be a clown show, and if I'm being honest, they're just really super corny to me. So at this point, you're probably asking yourself, Frank, why'd you get into country rap? And really, it's pretty simple. It's the fans, the people I met at these shows, and the folks at all the off-road parks. That's why. You know, most of my life, I never felt like I belonged anywhere. I always felt like an outcast or a black sheep, or, you know, I just never fit in. But in 2014, the country rap community, the country rap fan base, they just really embraced me. And, you know, it was the first time I felt like I actually belonged somewhere. So when that happened, I just, you know, in normal Frank fashion, I dove in head first and just embraced the genre. Around that time was also the time that I had started diving real heavy into YouTube, and I was learning the importance of titles and the importance of thumbnails and stuff like that. I noticed when I started putting new country rap, hip hop, my views were going up, and I was getting a lot more views and a lot more attention. And I really didn't realize at the time how much labeling myself was going to box me in as a creator. Now, mind you, this is before I understood algorithms and niches and audiences and so forth. See, as I was trying to get my music to take off, I was also getting into vlogging. And I would get so frustrated because I'd release a song and it would just get thousands upon thousands of views and keep going up and up and up. And I'd release a vlog and it would only get like 100, 200 views, and that's it. That really started messing with my mental health, because it was like, okay, people like my music, but they don't like me. I mean, that's That's how it was making me feel. So I would get real insecure and go through and delete all my vlogs, a bunch of vlogs that I wish I still had up today. If you're familiar with me or you've been following me for a little while, this is around the time that my drinking started getting really, really out of control. See, I didn't feel like people liked me. But when I got drunk, it seemed like they loved the drunk guy, Frank the Tank. So it was really messing with me mentally. It was like people hate John, but they love Frank the Tank. This character, this drunk guy that like really gives zero. So I leaned into it, and boy did I ever lean into it, to the point it almost killed me. At the height of my drinking, it was nothing for me to go like a week straight, just straight bourbon binge, like half gallon to a gallon a day. It wasn't pretty at all. But there was people cheering for me. When you grow up like I grew up and you're not used to getting cheers and people start cheering for you and you're not used to it, you lean into what they're cheering for because those cheers feel good. You know what I'm saying? Then October 2nd, 2021, it got to the point where I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. I mean, it got to the point where I knew if I continued down this path, it was going to kill me. It was literally going to kill me. So I made the decision to put the bottle down. For a musician, well, not necessarily for a musician, for a business, any business, branding is so important. And when I was drinking, I knew my brand. I was that wild, crazy country rapper. That's who I was. I was Frank the Tank, that wild, crazy country rapper. But since I quit drinking, I ain't had a clue of who I am. Who I am as a creator, who I am as a business. I haven't had a clue. I mean, I've been all over the place. I rap. I do food reviews. I'm a photographer. I shoot music videos. I'm an engineer. I'm a producer. I'm all these things. But in being all these things, that also leads to brand confusion. I'll give you an example. Shortly after I quit drinking, I was trying to get my photography business off the ground. And in the midst of that, I released a song. And someone commented, I thought he was a photographer now. Like, I guess a photographer can't release music, or a musician can't also be a photographer. I have multiple interests. And that's why I say labeling myself a country rapper all those years ago was my biggest mistake. I mean, yes, I rap, and I'm always going to be from BFE, Kentucky. But I also produce and engineer. My last album, Hometown Hero, every song I wrote, produced, mixed, mastered, the whole nine. Did the graphics. Everything was done by me. I love, love, love making beats. And I'd love to make content around making beats. But the social media gurus will have you believe that, I'll have to make a whole new channel just to do that. And I don't have the time or the focus to build a whole nother channel. I'd like to make content surrounding photography and video making and film making and stuff like that. But once again, I would need another channel for that. It's just frustrating because I know I'm one person and I don't have the ability to do all these things that my mind and my brain wants me to do. Like, take Frank's Fat Boy Adventures, the food content I do. Like that content is proven to work over on TikTok. We're still not monetized. For me to bring that channel over to YouTube and get it monetized, I'd have to get up to 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, and I just don't have the time or the focus to do that. To build a whole new channel, much less a channel for all my interests. That's just insane. And the thing, that's the struggle that's the internal struggle and battle that I've had, like, for the past 3 years. Look, let's be honest. I am severely ADHD. And I just don't have that much focus to go around. I just don't. I don't. I guess I could post all that content to this channel. But once again, this channel is for the country rapper Franklin Embry. And let's just be honest, vlog content has never, ever done good on this channel. Ever. So, putting myself in that box of a country rapper all them years ago was definitely my biggest mistake for this channel and for who I want to be as a creator. Like, I know most artists and musicians you talk to, they hate the term content creator. But not me. I love it. I want to be known as a content creator. I love the term content creator like I love the term country rapper all those years ago. I'd much rather be known as a content creator that raps than a country rapper. Especially with all the you see in country rap nowadays. All the drama. I know for me personally, I have to stop watching it because it makes me mad, and it really just affects my energy because I love the genre so much, and I hate the way that these folks are making the genre look. And that's why I say I think going forward we're going to try and rebrand the channel. I'd much rather this channel be like a content creator lifestyle channel than a country rap channel. We'll just sprinkle my music in here and there. If you've watched to this point, then you're probably Embry Gang, Trillbilly to the fullest. So I shouldn't have to tell y'all this, but like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. In closing, at this point, what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to do what I want. I'm going to stop listening to the social media gurus and the people that say, if you want to grow, do this. If you want to grow, do that. I'm just going to stop listening to all that. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to post what I want to post. And I'm just going to go where my creativity takes me, where the inspiration takes me. If I'm inspired to do some production content, I'm going to do that. If I want to do a travel vlog, I'm going to do that. If I want to do a food vlog, I'm going to do that. If I want to show y'all a new piece of gear that I just bought, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do whatever I feel. Instead of trying to be something I'm not, I'm going to be everything that Franklin Embry is, which is a rapper, a producer, an engineer, a photographer, a video maker, a content creator, a fat boy. I'm all these things. And that's what I'm going to be. Love y'all.